Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mind and Motivation. I'm Aditi and I hope you're having an amazing day. So lately I've been getting requests for a part 2 for the best conversation starters that you can use when you're meeting new people or just talking with your friends. So I decided that today I'm going to be using this video to describe the best conversation starters and get to know people on a deeper level. So without further ado, let's get this video started. Conversations help people feel like they're being listened to, make friends, ask for what they need, and develop strong bonds with others. It's just beneficial when it comes to your social skills. So I've gathered a couple of deeper, more personal questions to ask someone when you've just met them so that you have a chance to get to know them. And you can also use them for your good friends just to learn more about them. You can start off by asking what their favorite memory from childhood is. This really gives you an insight into what their childhood life was like. You can ask, do they have a bucket list? And if so, what's on it? You know, it's important to understand what people aspire to do in their life. What's something that most people don't know about you? Do you have a secret talent? This is just something random, just something fun to learn about the other person. What's your favorite place to travel? Have you been there or do you want to go there? You know, it's just really understanding if the person enjoys traveling and where they want to go. What are your future goals and who inspires you? Who's your role model and why? If you could be remembered for anything, what would you want to be remembered for and why? What's your favorite characteristic about yourself? It's just a question that can help understand the other person's personality, but just for fun, you can ask them what their spirit animal is, what correlates between their personality. What's your greatest accomplishment and what's your greatest struggle? Do you have any pet peeves? What's your biggest fear? And what's the craziest or spontaneous thing that you have done? And this just gives a more fun and exciting insight into a person's life. If you want to get more intimate or personal, you can ask about what does a person value in a friendship or a relationship with anyone. What's your favorite book or movie character? Do you view yourself as an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert? If you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now, these are a couple more serious questions again. So, what's your philosophy for life? Or do you have a motto for your life that you go by? So, when you're upset, what are your pick-me-ups? You know, what makes you feel better? And if you could have any 3 wishes, then what would they be? Overall, these questions are meant to be fun and personal at the same time. It's just to get to know the other person better. And remember, if it's just a stranger that you're talking to that you want to become friends with, then ease into the questions slowly. Don't overwhelm them with all of these. These are just a few questions that can help you to get to know someone's personality better. Now, if you're trying to make conversation with someone, remember that there are a few tips that you can go by to keep the conversation flowing. Number 1, listen. If you show you care, the other person feels encouraged to speak openly, and it allows the conversation to flow smoothly, and they feel respected and valued as well. And listening to someone, make sure that you're not just hearing the words coming out of their mouth, and understand the message that they're trying to communicate. Another important tip is to make sure that you're not thinking of what you're going to say next while they're talking, because you might miss something important. Number 2. Show interest. Use a comfortable amount of body language such as smiling, nodding, and a comfortable level of eye contact. This signals that you're interested in listening to the speaker. Now, body language is crucial because think about it. If you're talking to someone and you see someone frequently glancing at their watch or at their phone, then you know that they want you to kind of rush and they're not as interested. So the best thing you can do is either turn off your phone, or if a phone call comes, excuse yourself and then answer the call, and after, pay full attention to the person speaking. Number 3. This is an important phrase that you can use to continue a conversation and make it fluid. So you can say, tell me more about, This helps you guide the conversation to the topics that are most relevant to you. Number 4, find common ground. So similar beliefs, experiences, and interests can form bonds and be the foundation of a new relationship. If the speaker doesn't bring up any information about their own interests, then you should take the initiative and start asking questions. Number 5, ask open-ended questions. Direct questions often lead to little information gained. When you ask open-ended questions, the other person has a chance to elaborate, which allows you to learn more about them. Once you get comfortable talking with someone, make sure that you invite them somewhere to hang out or just find a way to communicate. This displays that you actually have interest in being friends with them or forming a relationship with them, and you're just different because you have the commitment. A couple other tips to think about when you're talking to someone is to avoid unnecessary details. Don't get sidetracked from the main conversation topic. Well, if someone's talking about banana bread, don't go into politics, Stay on track. Make sure that you do not interrupt a person and make your story short so the other person has a chance to speak as well. Conversation is two-sided, not just one. Do not do all of the talking. When you're saying something, make sure that you don't put down the other person. Make sure you build up the people. This is a special quality that stands out. Don't make the other person feel uncomfortable by telling them, oh, you look tired today, you look sick. Give them some compliments instead. And remember that every silence does not need to be filled. It's okay to have silences sometimes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell below so you know whenever I post a new video. And I really hope that part 2 allows you to ask more deeper and personal questions to another so that you get to know better about their personality. And if you have any suggestions, please consider writing them down in the comment section below, and I will definitely take them into consideration. And that's it. Thanks again. Peace and have a motivational Monday.